Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again to Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mike 50. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Prescott from the gun. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 34 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 34. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Randall Cobb, 63 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Chiefs, nothing. Brett Maher is set to kick
Following
off.
the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. On the line. 4. Stop your whining.
From the 44, Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a 1st down.
First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Malik Collins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Williams. Gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54.
Now Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this 1st quarter.
Chiefs, nothing.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would be ready last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Chris Jones on the stop.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here's Hill on the return. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? It's a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
There, an even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistent.
And that's caught inside the 35. Up of 38.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
It's going to be a long...
Here's Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
The improv act there, good for 9. And now he's looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Here's Mahomes to throw. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. No 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
At the 34-yard line.
55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
It's now 2nd and 10.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead. That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
55 is Mike, guys, 55. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half of timeout. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
For the Chiefs field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And the kick by Butker is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
10, under 10, 10.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the 41, Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hill. 5 yards on the count there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check the hot read.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he's going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 32.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Watch 54. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No. It's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Off the field.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They go back to the ground with Williams. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second and 5 now. Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 18.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
The great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
At the 36-yard line.
Mike, check. 59. Pick me up. Here we go.
From the 36, Prescott. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1's ear when it gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. Prescott now. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
So under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, so it wasn't a change, right? It was a turnover. You take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott, the tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. They get that one, it leads to 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. Not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
It's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. He'll field this at the 5. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Their own 12-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Tighten up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott going to take a shot. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's got the touchdown as he's up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
48's the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
On 1st down, Williams. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he'll go again, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Watch the screen.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. This is caught. Watkins. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check nickel.
They'll run for it with Hyde. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now this time Mahomes will throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Brady Kelsey, but now it's 3rd and goal.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't work on that play. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Coming to you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now Prescott.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, and this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Switch up.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.